Good day, folks. In this lesson, we're going to go over how to cut up sprite sheets and sort of add them to your palette. Then we're going to sort of paint a little level. All right, folks. Let's go ahead and, if we go to our environment folder and we see that we've got, some sprites here where there's sort of similar to what we've been working with. We've got some assets that need to be cut up. So that when we use them, let's see if we expand this here, we see that we just get one sprite here. One sprite. And for us, for our tiles, we're going to want the sort of individual parts of these sprites to be cut up so we can kind of use them, in our palette, sort of like, with our paintbrush, so to speak. Okay. So what we're going to do is let's go ahead to just the first one. As far as all these floors, okay? And then let's go ahead and select this first one, floor, bricks to grass corner, okay? Now, what we're gonna do is we are going to set this, where it's in sprite mode, we're gonna set this to multiple. And we look here at the, at the size here, and that's 192. And that's like the whole image. What we're going to do though is we're going to set it so that we want sort of 64 pixels wide, as far like what we did for our other brick. Because when we cut these things up, we're going to basically be cutting them up into slices that are 64 pixels wide. Okay. So now we're going to go ahead into the Sprite Editor. Okay. So let's go ahead to you can click on Apply. Let's go to the Sprite Editor. And what we're going to do is I've resized my window, so if yours doesn't look like that, just go ahead and fix it up. We're going to go to Slice, and then instead of Automatic, we're going to select this to by cell count, because we basically, it's sort of split up into bricks or slices that we want. And we want to make this, we want 3 rows by 3 rows. We go ahead and click on Slice. Cool. Let's click on Apply. And now, when we look at our thing here, we see that we've got all of our sort of the slices of our of that whole image, sort of how we want it. Okay, so let's go ahead then and go to our palette. So let's go to Window, 2D, and then Tile Palette. All right, let's bring this over here. And then we're going to go ahead and let's put this in our, let's resize this. Okay. Now we could add these individually. Like if we go to floor brick, we could add these individual things, and that one should look a little bit familiar to you. So if we go ahead here, we can actually just add the whole sort of like the unsliced sprite to our palette. So let's go ahead and do that. I just clicked and drag and did that. It's going to ask us to save. Let's go ahead and put this in our tiles. That's in sprites, sorry. Art. Tiles. There we go. Okay, let's just put that in there. All right, and now you see here, you've got kind of the individual slices like that. All right, let's go ahead then and we're going to go and do the other floors. So that's going to be here, so floor brick, floor grass, we're going to do all of these, okay? So will it let me? Okay, well, it should at least, I just selected all of them. I just did click and then shift click and set that to multiple. That's at 64. Now let's see if that'll let us do that. Yeah, it looks like it did that. Okay, cool. We're probably going to have to do the Sprite Editor for them individually, though. What happened? Yeah. Okay. All right, so let's just do these quick. We're going to repeat this process. Go to Slice, 3 by 3. That's fine. Apply, good. Sprite Editor, Slice, 3 by 3, that's good. Apply. Sprite Editor, Slice. We just got our water ones left. We've got a water level left, folks. Everyone loves a water level. Good. Oh, yeah, supply. And then finally this one. Good. Okay, now let's add it to the palette. Well, let me add multiple. Let's see. Tiles. Is it in this tiles folder? No. I think it might be. Whatever. Yeah. All right. There we go. Let's see what happened there. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Good. All right. So we did this one and this one. Let's just add our other fellas here. So I'm just going to go add these three and then put them in the tiles. Good. All right, so there's our palette. So those are all of our sort of individual things. So some of the tools here. Let's just quick, and this, yeah, good, it does float above it, good. All right, so some of the tools here. And actually I'm gonna probably recommend you check out the text-based instructions for these. So remember, the text-based instructions are always just in Schoology. Okay, and then as far as the different tools here, I'm just going to bring this over here. Here's the quick rundown of all of the tools. Some of the ones we'll be working for this will be the paintbrush tool, and then the fill tool, and maybe fill box as well. But these are sort of just a quick text-based description of these tools. Honestly, the best way to figure them out is to actually use them, which we're going to be doing in a second here. Okay. Alrighty, so our job is to, and this will be the last part of the lesson, is to basically create this situation here as far as our tile map. There's no right answer with this. Try to get it, but it's not a big deal if you can't get it exactly, because there's no mistakes, only happy accidents. This is the fun part. The other thing we'll be doing in this lesson then too is making sure that the what's called the sort order is okay for the character as well as the map. So you can refer to the text-based instructions. Otherwise, all this lesson is going to be me just drawing this. So unless you want to hang out for that, you can tune out at this point. And then sort of consult the text instructions for the last part. So let's sit back and enjoy. I'll try to give some sort of commentary while I'm doing this. It's hard to fill the time during this, when I'm actually doing quote art. So I'll talk. I just sort of fill the time. All right, let's get I have my reference sheet on the other monitor, just so that it's easy for me to kind of consult them at the same time. All right, so here we go. So let's see what tool would be good for this. Probably the fill, yeah, the fill box, and then we set it up so there's this kind of lava, or I think eventually it's going to be grass, but. So let's see here. It extends about a square outside of our camera. So let's just drag this a second here. Cool. And then let's do some water. And then it's a rectangle. Again, only no such thing as a wrong answer. We're just having some fun here. Hope you folks in the future are having fun while you're watching this. I know I am. Let's see here. Well, look at this sort of the pool part here. And then let's sort of click and drag this. And then, is it flush? No, it's a little bit higher. Whatever. So let's, oh, nope. Nope. Oh, no. So we got to do, oh, I see. So we got to paint this starter. So we want it to start here and end a little bit outside of the camera. Good. and then we just fill that in between. Oh, that's pretty cool. All right, and then same deal. Let's put it, I don't know, like here, and then we want another bendy, little loop-de-loop, and then, well, I guess we could, oh, that makes sense. I just saw sort of an easier way to do this in that you kind of draw the top, or you do your corners and then you kind of just fill it in. But I don't know, we're having fun right now. Okay, let's keep on going here. Yep, looking good. Oh, no. There we go, let's draw over that. Nice. And we could have done the box fill for that one, but we're just having fun right now. Let's draw, oops. Again, we can always just Command C. All right, let's get some more over here. This is relaxing. I'm having a good one. Having a good one. Let's erase that. Do we want that? Yeah. All right, let's put the edge here. Now let's do the edge here. There you go. I guess I could use the move tool. Again, like I'm like second guessing myself the second I do something, but it's just sort of like we're just having a good time right now. There we go. We got 2 pools now. Perfect. Good. Now let's put some stones. Let's go to our good friend the tiles. I don't know, something like this. Maybe we're. There we go. Sure. So there we go. Let me just take this, not full screen. There we go. Close enough. Yeah, I guess I could do a better job with that, but it looks pretty good. Well, we got to do some of these edges again real quick. All right. Whoa. All right. Calm down now. Whoa, Nelly. All right, let's get this guy going here. That was a really bad job. I didn't even do any of the corners there. Oh, there we go. It's embarrassing. Oh, man. There we go. Cool. Yeah. Let's get this. Yep, there we go. All right. Yikes. Gosh, I'm so bad at this. I'm a shout out to whoever's like hanging on during this troubled time of me just murmuring and drawing. So yeah, good for you, I guess. Really? I don't know. Good for you? I don't know what I would call that. I guess you're a completionist. Okay, so you did it. You hung out with me while I drew that thing. All right, so let's see here. Let's play this. Let's see, make sure that this is going to be the last thing let's see, yep, all right. So this is one thing, it looks like it's on the correct sort order as far as the Z position. If we think of Z, think of that as like if you have X, Y, Z would be sort of like, would be coming through, like towards us, this sort of down or up, like down or up vertically vertically, okay? So, good. The last thing we'll do with this is with our sorting layer, and I'll probably have to do this in the next lesson as well. If we go to our tile map, we can close our palette out. Tile map, we're going to set the order and layer to -10. Good. All right. So it's going to erase that because I was playing the game. All right, let's set that to -10. And now let's go ahead and just save the scene. Good. All right, folks, we did it. And if you hung out this long, let me show you something real quick. Okay, so welcome to the next Easter egg hint. So the clue I'm going to give you, it's going to be a bit.ly link. Okay, so a bit.ly link is going to take you to this form where you'll have some additional questions. But if, so it's going to be bit.ly/something. It's not going to be treat 2020. The clues I'll give you is that it's going to be all lowercase, and this time it's going to include numbers. The hint, I think I've got this right. Let me make sure I've got this right. Yeah, let's try this. Romulus and Remus's Poseidon, Overlord, year. How about we'll say Overlord's objective. No, we'll say, yeah, we'll say location plus year. Okay. That's your hint. Good luck.